Hello, everyone, and welcome to Insect Nights, our Mighty Morphin Power Rangers role-playing game, utilizing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers rules by Renegade Games. Renegade Games is the game company. I believe we last left off with your defeat of the majority, if not all, of the Parliament. You defeated Lord Strix and his minions. Beatrice has sort of joined the group as your comic relief.
I
But
forgot that.
as that was happening, the command center was attacked by the Decepticons. If one was watching this as your first episode, that sounds confusing. Watch the prior episodes. Why are you watching the newest one and not seeing some of the earlier ones? I don't know. Go back and watch those, please.
You have no one to blame but yourselves.
Yes. But it was attacked, and your connection to your powers were severed. In order to reclaim the power of the insects, you your mentor, Zach, has sent you off in a ship to go to the
Sorry.
dimension where they gain the powers first. So you basically have travel to space, you get to a black hole, you travel to an alternate dimension to rebuild your powers.
I'm gonna go check that. I think it's an Amazon package.
Trina's gonna go check her door because it might be an Amazon package. So we left off with the ship leaving and going into space. And the baby's trying to climb out of the crib because she saw mommy leave and is upset because mommy left without him. Yeah, it's okay, Leilani. Mommy will be back. Yeah. Yeah, she does that sometimes when she sees one of us leaves and don't take her. You'll get a little sad. So, you're aboard the ship.
And we're hanging out with Alpha 10.
Yes.
Oh, the D6 is probably in
For what? Hanging out. Which the funny thing is, as this is airing, Power Rangers Once and Always has already aired, and they have Alpha 9 in that one. So I did not name my pick a number high enough. I should have went higher. But yes, so you're on the ship. As you go, you notice that Vera is been Vera, yeah. Has been in her room and other areas. You think she's getting a little space sick. Alpha 10 has explained that does happen with humans when they start going superhuman speed. Did I get a package? And I'm curious.
My dad's birthday gifts.
So you are aboard the ship. What are your characters doing? You know you have some time before you get to your destination. There's a rec center, there's lunch area, there's areas just to play, talk, communicate, look through the libraries. So what is, let's say, OD doing?
Odie would be I would say he's with Alpha 10, and he is just kind of talking with him, just like, tell me about the ship. Maybe I can help. Probably not, but you never know. And just getting to know Alpha 10.
Well, me bag. This is a modified version of the old Astral Megazip the Space Rangers utilized.
Yes,
so it is.
that was. I recognize that name.
Yes, it's the Rangers are kind of making it into more of a standard issue style for traveling Rangers who need emergency ships and don't have, others prepared. Got a lot of nice facilities, and is actually equipped to handle decent sized groups for extended periods of time. You can also hypothetically transform into a temporary. It only takes one person to actually pilot it, so
Oh.
up to 4 people can help co-pilot. And it can hold roughly 20 passengers if necessary, all of which living in relative comfort.
So for just a few of us, yes, very spacious.
Yes. We're also equipped with a couple of personal vehicles for when we land on a planet, which the ship is capable of landing on a planet, as well as traveling through atmospheres.
It's good.
We're also equipped with laser turret cannons and ion cannons.
Laser turret cannons and what?
Ion cannons.
Ion cannons. I thought that's what you said. My ears went out for a second.
It happens to humans. That's why you're flawed.
I have tinnitus. I failed to mention that.
It's alright. Tinnitus is a condition you mortals or your fleshies handle.
It's all right. We live.
We're eating. My people are easy to repair. We just take out circuitry and put new ones in. Hence why we're superior.
Someday we wish to be like you. Cyborgs are cool. Maybe go full robot. That'd be cool. So are you? This may be insensitive, but I'm also ignorant. So are you just like a singular built? You have one purpose, and so you're built for that purpose, or are you like a race of people?
Neither. We are the Alpha series. We are a series of machines created on originally on Altar, the planet. We are multifunctioning robotic life forms that can basically do whatever a typical sentient sapient being can do. But most of us are tasked with serving the Rangers in some way. We are capable of independence and operating outside of it, but most of us, we take up the cause.
Cool.
I might be brash and look down upon you fleshies, but I still support the fight against darkness and evil.
Oh no, I get it.
Now, if we had more machines, we'd have less of that, though the machine empire was an exception.
Don't do that. So how long have you been around?
So, it depends on when you consider how long. My base memory, computer, brain, internal thing has been around for several thousands of years. This form and body, that's 10, only a couple decades. I had a different designation and different body a while back. That rebuilt this.
That's cool.
Though this form is not as great as last.
I mean, that looks good to me.
I had extra serial ports in the old.
Hmm.
Now I got to get a USB extender in order to, get those extra ports I'm used to. It's like when you get a laptop and you used to having like 6 USB ports, and then you get a new one that's supposed to be faster and better, and it's like 4 ports. You're like,
You always need an extra USB port. Never have enough.
I know. Every time you think you do, you need one.
It's always something.
You're just like,
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm also just like watching the cat. She's being weird.
Is she gonna throw up again?
I think so.
You want to move those books out of the way?
Now I was just gonna like vomit off them. I don't know.
Maybe we shouldn't have brought this cat on the spaceship.
who brought a cat? We had a dog. Now we have a cat.
It's just Beatrice.
Mm.
Oh.
She's just in the corner going, yeah.
Oh God, owl pellets.
Does anyone want some? There's plenty to share. There's just a whole pile in the corner. It's just
I'm
I
good.
brought
Thank
some.
you.
I brought some toffees. I chewed them up so they're easier to chew. Thanks, but no thanks.
So what is Destiny doing?
I am doing research on Power Ranger stuff because I feel like I don't know enough.
What kind of research you're trying to do? What like any specifics you're looking at?
Particularly stuff about like the history of the Rangers and anything that I can find about like their adventures in space and stuff.
See that there are several space rangers, most of which aren't really known to Earthlings because they're in space.
They're in space.
Yeah, and you also get to see the category. There's at least 60 alien worlds that are part of a um federation of some sort that are connected through like different ranger networks and peace treaties and stuff. Plenty of worlds that are not.
Mm.
Some famous ones are like Triforia, which is a planet where everyone is three beings in one that can separate three aspects of themselves or united in one. Aquatar, which is a group of aquatic peoples. Sirius, which are dog people, like humanoid dogs, not like furry dogs. Edenoi. The one place you went to, I think it was like Zabaria, the guys with the gems. In fact, there's actually two species of somewhat psychic people with gems in their heads: the Zabarians and the Illinois, the ones I just mentioned. So, interesting thing there. And all different kinds. See different things with different ranger cores from other planets that have existed, different enemies. So, almost like you have like 30-some years of history to go through.
Oh,
Very.
last minute crunching.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's another package or Lena.
Yeah. Destiny is doing that. What does Aura do?
Is there any like windows on this vessel?
Mhm.
I think she's probably like she's hanging out with Robin for sure because she probably has missed him very, very much. But also like sitting by one of the windows and just like looking out, petting Robin, who's like laying down on her lap or something.
Okay, then Robin, and you're looking out the window and you see the stars streaking by as you're going in the FPL. It's very hypnotic in a way. Seeing the stars zoom by.
Oh.
Yeah, as you're doing that, roll. You. Oh, they don't need this down here. So yeah, got it. Alertness.
Oh, I have a thing. I don't know what it is.
You actually have alertness?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man. Tails hits.
Huh.
That was bad.
What's that, what's that noise? Ed, she's in our dice box. Get out of here.
Some of those dice might be demoted.
Yeah.
It's kids. 12, so 14.
14. So as you're sitting there petting Robin and enjoying things, you notice, like you see it, there's something ting into the window, and you see it start cracking.
I'm gonna put my hand up to it first. Like, do I feel sucking or anything?
Yeah, as you put your hand up to it, it kind of like starts cracking more as you touched it.
Odie! Destiny!
Oh, Alpha, I think we're needed.
I was like, oh. And as you say that, clock songs on the ship start going off. He's like, oh, that's their breach alarm.
Oh, okay. It's okay. It's a breach of what?
A hall. Must get hit by some micrometeors that made it through the deflection shield.
Oh, that's a thing.
Oh, jeez.
God bless you.
Thank you.
All that
I need
space
to,
stuff.
yeah, I need to adjust that. Hopefully nobody's in danger.
Wait, Ori was calling my name.
Oh, I forgot about it.
I just gave the dog a pill,
Mhm.
and he's like licking the peanut butter off of it. For those that just heard me yell, swallow it.
Katrina
across
is
the
giving
room
our
here,
dog
contact.
a anti-anxiety.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta do that to Callie sometimes.
Yeah.
You put in peanut butter on a spoon and let her lick it off.
I wish! He just makes me take it.
Yeah, some dickweed is setting off fireworks.
No.
It's not for another like 2 weeks.
I know! Yeah, but that's why he's barking, because some dickweed is setting off fireworks.
It's in 2 weeks.
You're not helping, Leilani! Stop trying to grab his
It's probably
stuff.
holiday of some sort. I
I'm gonna
remember.
put you in baby jail.
All right, so
Jail for you.
Odie and is running. I will assume Destiny's hearing the stuff too, and
Yes, I will run up to the central command center as soon as I hear it. What is going on? I hear alarms. Guessing that's not good.
as you see Odie and Alpha, it's like there's a hall breach in sector
Reaching the hole. We're gonna die.
over here.
Oh
Meanwhile,
shit!
down in the room that Ori's in, Robin basically jumped off your lap and ran through the door.
I guess I will follow.
Well, yeah, I see. As you go to follow the door, like a secondary door comes, like a ceiling door.
It's gonna kill me.
You're about to get spaced.
So Destiny and OD, and you arrive and you see the door come down, and you see Ori through the window, through the walls. Robin is, scratching like.
What do we do? What do we do? How do we get her out of there?
Well, the good news or the bad news?
Bad news first, I guess.
Well, these normally come down when it senses an imminent breach. So it's here to protect the rest of us from dying.
What the?
What? I'm gonna hear you.
Then what the hell do we do about Ori?
That's the good news.
How?
We can make new friends.
Yeah,
Oh no! And I was like, I can't transform to like.
Fuck it, I'm gonna punch a robot. Not hard, but I'm punching a robot.
There is a manual override. It's
Yeah,
gonna
make
take
it
a bit.
override, please.
Yes, do that.
That. How do I do that?
He walks over, opens the thing to a wall, and you see a couple levers. He's like, "We gotta pump the levers."
All right, I'm pumping levers. Wait, is this an up and down, or is this like an in and out?
God damn it.
It kind of goes like this.
Okay, it's an up and down.
Callie's slow blank of like, are you seriously making dick jokes while I'm about to get
I'm
spaced?
gonna die.
You're
Um,
seriously
It's a shake weight, please.
sorry. You're making shape weight jokes while I'm about to get spaced.
Yes. That's why I start pumping. Pump
Hey,
it louder.
We need to put that quote into the chat just for Vex's amusement.
So I start pumping.
Like,
So anyway, I stop pumping.
that's like the one problem with this is if that door comes up as the auction goes down, it could suck us all in through it and end all of your mortal lives.
So I started pumping faster.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, you hear them on the other side. It's like pump faster, pump. Like it's so
Oh,
I'm getting tired. Come out
I
here.
don't want you guys to die.
Well, we're not gonna let you die. What are you talking about? We're
Please,
gonna
we beg. I can survive.
great. You go get her.
Muffled, just we need to save Robin.
Robin is out.
Oh, why did you get out?
Dogs are fast, son.
Fast as fuck, boy.
I ran to the door. Just don't.
I continue pumping.
Don't. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey, shut up. As
No.
I'm pumping.
Yeah, as you see Ori trying to talk to you, you stop hearing sound from
Oh shit, my tinnitus is acting up again.
No, I
Oh man, it's infecting real life.
Put my hand up the window.
Yeah, as you do, the window you just like kind of cracks and stuff, and you notice it's just kind of the glass is kind of floating there.
I pump faster.
No, I put my hand up to the window of the door, so I could see them, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just like,
Alpha's just like, always.
we just said the same thing, Kevin.
After a few seconds, the door starts rising up, and you just feel air coming through it. And as it goes, Aitan's like, "All right, I'm gonna reach down, grab her by the ankles, and pull her ass out."
Quickly.
Yes, do it.
Just bends down, and or you feel like a big old hand on your ankles, and he just
Woo!
it's like, "Odie, you can stop pumping."
Let go.
Door goes back down. Aitan's like, curious.
What the hell happened? Are you okay? Oh,
I'm fine.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh shit, you're right. How are you doing?
Okay.
Aitan's like, "Are you sure you're okay? How many fingers?"
Two.
Do you have more than 2 fingers?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Played by a man in a suit, yes.
Sorry, that hit me funny. Which,
You sure you're alright, Ori?
Yeah.
You're
I
not
think-
lightheaded?
No. Just a little in shock. Confronting my death and all.
Well, she's in shock. Probably should take her to the medical facilities. In the meantime, OD, cover her up to make sure she stays warm.
is it like this?
That didn't work. Now slowly roll to the medical center.
Oh, sorry. Cover me. Thank you.
Make her look like a big strawberry.
It's a heart.
That does look like a strawberry.
Looks like little seeds. Yeah, you're right.
They do look like strawberries, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
the
cute.
whole thing together.
Don't eat my phone, the headphone cord,
They
please.
all make it to the infirmary, which is a nice one. It's got 2 medical things, the cryostasis pod. That's all that gets the bloops and the bleeps and the leaps that keep people alive. And he
Alright.
pulls out a scanner. It's like,
Vera's in a corner, barfing her guts out.
I told her not to eat that chili. There's no bread for 3 weeks.
who
She
made
can
it?
handle it.
Vera.
Vera made the chili that's been sitting there for 3 weeks.
I
Yeah.
made the chili. I watch Gordon Ramsay on TV.
Oh,
Yeah, so what he doesn't tell you is that he watches Kitchen Nightmares
I watch all 4 of his shows.
and he recreates the Kitchen Nightmares recipes.
I half expected it was like, yeah, I use every single ingredient, including the jump cuts.
I just don't eat it. So I just put the fridge into it.
Spoils.
Until it makes life. Then I study the life. And then I end them.
How is she, Doc?
Surprisingly alive.
Oh my God! For how long? Wait, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's fireworks.
How long do I got, Doc? No. You're gonna live. I know, but for how long?
I will keep Ori here for a few hours of observation. The rest of you may go about your day. Don't worry, I am trained. I have read all of the 19th century geomedical journals I can find.
Oh, the
Mm,
19th century.
maybe
Oh.
I'll stay just to keep you company, Ori.
Have you read all the 19th century medical journals?
No, but I've read all the ones from this and a lot of the ones from this century.
Why are you gonna use such primitive technology on?
This century.
Yeah, from your planet. I'm talking about 19th century Eltarian.
Oh. Well, I'm still staying because I just want to keep her company because she's my friend. And she just had an almost near-death experience.
So plug her into the bay.
I don't know what that is.
Medical bay. Put her in there and she warms her up and fills it with some liquid. It's like a nice hot, warm liquid bath.
Oh, you become a nice soup.
That's my dream.
I guess
Ori soup.
more of a stew because it has chunks of meat. Well, no,
Oh no! Stop!
chicken noodle soup has chunks of chicken in it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's the thickness of the broth to the ingredients.
I do believe that's.
is this
that's
more watery or more jelly? Like,
It's more like a jello.
okay, so yeah, there's more stew, Ori stew,
All right, I don't want to talk about this.
Ori jello mold.
chowder. No, that's
No,
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Stop.
Why do we always have the most ridiculous conversations when Vex isn't here? We're discussing Ori soup. And it's not soup that Ori made. It is soup de Ori.
But Destiny is in there with Ori.
Yeah.
Want to have a heart to heart with her?
Could be funnier. Could be Ori a la mode.
I almost was Ori a la mode.
Huh?
What? You almost were?
Yeah.
When?
When I almost died 10 minutes ago.
That would have been Ori a la mode. That didn't even make any sense. You would have been topped with ice cream. You would have been frozen. but more like a frozen custard or yogurt or something.
I don't know about that. Like, it
Oh,
doesn't really freeze
what
you.
you say?
I think I'm gonna lie down.
Probably for the best. You should get in the
Yeah.
soup.
Should I get in the soup, Doc?
It will make you feel better.
Maybe
It's
I'll
like
get in
being
the
back
soup.
in the, you know, womb that you fleshy people come from.
Okay. I don't really remember that, but I guess it's a good time to experience it as any.
People say it's quite comfortable.
People say it's really eye-opening and very mind-blowing.
Probably delicious as well. All right, I'm going to this.
A10. Yeah, gotta be start calling him A10 because sauce.
Oh yeah.
He's saying some things on the computer panel and stuff like, Destiny, you said you are medically trained on your planet.
I am.
Are you what they call a physician?
Oh, a little bit.
How long can your species survive?
Not long. Like a few minutes.
How long can you survive the exposure of space?
Few
Reese talking,
seconds maybe.
Reese talking. The longest you're gonna be in. Oh, you're gonna be in pain for the rest of your life. Longest I think is about 30 seconds. But yeah, because you're just their eyes have exploded. You have boiled
Yeah,
everything.
it doesn't like your blood won't boil, but the ocular fluid in your saliva will boil away.
Yeah, everything else will freeze.
Good lord.
You'll get
Yeah.
like embolisms in your blood in all of your veins and everything.
Yeah, so I think the max is like a minute, but you don't even want to be out there a few seconds.
Just want to make sure.
Why? Like, is this common? Like, are we gonna get trapped? Are we gonna?
Are we gonna get space?
Yeah, are we gonna deal with get almost? Sorry.
Orin, it's okay. I'm safe.
Just focus on being a soup.
Damn it, soup.
It's not something that will happen often. The
Sorry. He just brought her his toy because she was freaking out,
Aww.
and she stopped. Anyway,
this isn't really going to happen often. Basically, the ship it hasn't really been utilized often. You know, it's a newer thing. So, the reflection field wasn't really calibrated quite correctly. For FTL kind of drive, we've only really made one journey with it, so that has been adjusted. Safe from here. That was like freak 1 in a million accident.
baby, get change, baby.
You will be fine in a few hours.
Don't worry.
I think I heard in the database that human women love chocolate cake.
Ooh. Chocolate cake?
Perhaps OD and Destiny can go make one.
I can try.
There are recipes from Gordon Ramsay and the cabinet of espresso maker.
Sure, I will. I'll give it a shot. Which way from to the galley from here? Call it galley on a spaceship.
It can be, yes.
So yeah.
Depends if you view space more like an ocean or like 3-dimensional air. So, are you more Navy or more Air Force? Stargate thinks we're more Air Force, but Star Trek more Navy.
Hmm.
Which one would be more submarines? This is
That'd
a
be
space,
Navy.
space submarine. The Navy. Okay.
So yeah,
And Firefly views it as pirates. No, I don't know.
So Navy.
as y'all leave to go do your thing, A10 hits the button to let Ori out the soup a little, and it's like, Ori,
Yeah.
tell me about your pirate.
About my what?
Your parents. Where are they
My-
from around here? Your planet.
Yeah, dad, his name is Jim. He's just like a regular cooking guy. He likes to, just hang out and grill. And my mom is she likes to garden, and they're really nice people. I like to spend a lot of time with them.
Unusual for your species, from what I understand, or at least what I think is yours.
What?
See if I can find out what that noise was.
You see, I was asking your friends a question. You were in that room with low to no oxygen levels and exposed to space for several moments, but you are exhibiting no adverse effects, and in fact seem perfectly fine.
Is that a bad thing?
Depends. Do you like being human?
I don't I don't know what that means, A10.
It's a loaded question.
I've been a human my whole life.
I believe that might be a lot. Humans should not have survived that without issue.
Um, what does that mean?
Well, I just checked your DNA with the scanning device too, and it is not human.
What is it?
Unknown. Which is fine. There's a lot of lovely unknowns out there. At least 27.
So I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what to do with that information.
You could test your limits.
Okay.
Could tie you to the cargo hold and open the doors and let it all go to space and see how long you last.
Well, that results in me dying.
80% chance no.
80% chance no. Okay, I'll take it.
Nice odds. Do you wish to inform the others? I sent them out to make you cake so that we could have this conversation as per HIPAA code.
Hmm.
You have not signed them as your, that they're allowed to have your own personal weapons.
Yeah, man, you should have turned off my cell phone.
Remember, I'm not allowed to tell medical knowledge to anyone else. Can I tell you about the strange reactions I've discovered on certain bodies? But I would avoid sharing toilets with certain people for a couple weeks until they get the cream.
Okay. I don't think we'll tell them about that, but maybe the whole like other species thing. Maybe they have an idea. I don't know. Destiny like science and
Let us go. They should be baking the cake now. I just had you go into warm liquid because it feels good.
Destiny, no science, and Odie is here.
So yes, we must keep this all secret until you're ready to tell them. Meanwhile, on the other side of the room. Oh, got paranoid.
It's fine. Scientific fact. You can't hear things when you're barfing your brains out.
yeah.
They lead you to the galley. Who is trying to bake the cake?
I was trying to.
I will assist.
Roll. I will say culture.
Damn it. 2d20s take the lowest.
No, I think you're getting assist, which I believe what's an assist do again?
Give edge, maybe? I don't remember.
Yeah, so just a straight D20 then.
Okay.
You can do it.
15.
Ooh.
Oh,
Alright, you think you've made it? As per the recipe. And then
You
the,
forgot the eggs.
Oh man.
it's a rock.
I didn't make a chocolate cake. I made a red velvet cheesecake. Damn it.
Damn it, I tried to make red velvet and I made cornbread. I'm not kidding. That's a real thing that happened to me one time.
Yeah, it's like we tried to make red velvet cake and it came out with the texture and taste of cornbread.
It was 100% cornbread.
Yep.
Huh. Did it still taste like, or does it?
It tasted like cornbread.
What the
Huh?
fuck?
Yeah, I think Vex at one point explained something we did when we were mixing.
Like I overbeat it, I think.
Yeah, and it just
Oh.
changed the quality and texture.
I don't know how, because
But-
there's chocolate in red velvet cake
Mhm.
still. But I don't know. But yeah. I fucked up red velvet so hard I made cornbread.
Huh.
So-
Impressive.
So
I made Snoop Dogg cookies one time and they tasted like sand.
A fun sand. I love those cookies.
mine when I had vegan cookies one time, or they weren't vegan. They were gluten-free cookies.
Gluten-free. Yeah.
Oh.
The taste was okay, but they just disintegrated like anything in your mouth. They're just like.
Leilani, we're not playing 2E right now. We're playing Power Rangers.
Come on, get your head in the game.
What's
She's
she trying
on-
to do?
She's
using
on the
tacos?
floor. She's on the floor at the shelf that has the 2E books, like trying to get a grip on one of them to pull it off of the shelf. But her little baby fingers aren't good at grabbing,
Oh.
so she's struggling.
Careful, that
I
is
know.
one shelf that's not actually good. So everyone, this is Ori. She has something to tell you.
Hi,
Hi,
Ori.
Ori.
Hi. Yeah. So, you know how like you guys were like born on Earth
Man, how could I forget?
and like yeah.
I mean, I guess the soup was really eye-opening, huh?
Well, I mean,
Really feels like being in the womb, huh?
well, I wouldn't know.
What do you mean you wouldn't know? Like you didn't get in, or you just weren't born?
I at this point, honestly, Odie, I have no fucking clue.
You have
Okay,
a belly
no.
button?
One
You
of the
have a belly button.
You used
The-
the word.
Does Ori have a belly button?
Yes.
And you were born.
Okay.
You were born like to a mammal.
okay.
person.
Okay. Why? What? What? Why? What?
Oh, is this not normal conversations?
No!
Oh, I hang out with more
Who
people.
the fuck do you hang out with, OD?
Carrie. Sorry. Garfield.
Garfield.
Well, his name is Carrie in this.
Yeah.
I have a friend in real life that's Carrie. This is exactly the kind of conversations we might have.
Yeah. I'm not probably more than likely not human.
What do you mean you're not human?
I was able to live in, I mean, I was able to exist when the door closed and the oxygen got sucked from the room and like space came in. I was able to exist in that for a longer period of time than a regular human would.
But we're Power Rangers. Like we maybe you have absorbed some abilities from the power coin. What'd you
Also-
say?
Are you infused with the grid power?
Also my DNA is not a human.
Oh, well, probably should have started
I
with that.
probably should have, but I was kind of like working up to it. I thought I might soften the blow a little bit, and then woo!
Fortunately, you did not inherit any powers from the grid, unlike some groups.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
that'd be cool.
Okay,
So,
if her DNA isn't human, what is it?
Unknown.
Oh.
Unknown.
There's lots of species in the universe, not all of them.
Oh my gosh, you're like a Pokemon.
Yes, that's why there's 27 of them.
There are a lot more than 47 Pokemon, bro.
27 unknown.
Oh. Har. Anyway, so Ori, I think I remember you mentioning at one point that you're adopted.
Yeah, but so is OD.
Don't throw me under the bus.
Should I scan OD for DNA?
Listen,
Sure?
I'm
Have-
100% idiot.
Have the passive
We
and
knew
the
that.
active scanners. Which one do you want?
I'm sorry, the what?
Passive and active scanner.
Passive.
No, never accept.
Toys.
Oh,
the
the
difference?
active one has a probe on it.
One goes in, one stays out.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The one that goes in is a more accurate, but the one that stays out, people choose 99% of the time.
I wonder why.
The
Anyway,
1% that chooses the other one seem to really enjoy it, though.
I don't think I'm ready for that in my life. I'm not ready for that kind of.
So Ori, what do you remember about before you were adopted, if anything? How old were you when you were adopted?
I think it was only like a few years ago.
Few years
Wait,
ago.
what?
Yeah,
Where
You're
were you
how
before
old?
that?
I don't know.
You're how old?
What?
20.
And it was just a few years ago, and you don't remember?
I don't know I don't know. I don't remember.
Do you have amnesia? Do you remember who I am? That's Destiny. It's Destiny's someday she'll have a child, maybe. And they'll make music.
It would have been so much funnier if Leilani had been on screen at that time.
It's Destiny.
She's sitting on the floor She's sitting on the floor next to me, sucking on a dice cup.
Oh, what beautiful music.
Hang on a second.
She stole it off the shelf, and I'm done fighting with her. Her favorite thing in the world is toys that aren't toys, so I don't care. It's not a napkin, at least this time. Are you pulling up Destiny's Child music?
Yeah, I never specified when Ori was adopted, so
Well, now it is time.
Making it up now.
A few years ago,
a few years ago.
while you were a teenager.
Yeah,
I mean, it happens.
it's
I
never
mean,
too late.
No, it's never too late. You can adopt like grown ass people,
Yeah.
and not for weird reasons.
I mean, it's
According to his-
rare.
According to historical database, that is how homosexuals used to get around anti-marriage laws by adopting, so that
Huh.
they could be still counted as family, so that they could get under their HIPAA and insurance and stuff like that.
Oh.
I thought it was a weird
interesting.
kink thing.
Well, it is now. Like they have that TLC show about it. where the-
That's a lot of straight people too.
No,
Anyway,
Bunch of freaks.
stop trying to eat electronics.
Sorry, I do it when I'm nervous.
You're not going to gain superpowers. You're just going to electrocute yourself.
Mom, you never let me do anything cool. Freckles, what are you doing?
Trying to live my life, Dad.
Freckles, what are you doing? Trying to do cool shit. You wouldn't let me.
Keep trying to break dance on the keyboard.
No, you also can't break dance on the keyboard. Wait.
So,
The cake is done.
Woo!
your cake is done.
We made you a cake. Holy shit, you just have cake? Fucking awesome.
Showed it earlier.
I
It's a
didn't see
red velvet
that.
chocolate cheesecake.
Lidani, I understand. I also want the cake. That doesn't mean you need to take my headphones off.
You don't like cheesecake, so it's not yours.
I don't, but I want cake.
You don't have to hold it now. You can sit over there.
Behind Freckles?
Well, not in front of the microphone.
Well, she could, I mean, say ASMR.
No.
But yes, so do not let this revelation change your dynamic as a team. The Ori you've known for months is still the same Ori.
I feel like we've known each other for longer than that. I thought our characters like went to high school together and everything.
You may have. I have no idea, humans.
But
Oh, Freckles.
Okay.
Oh, Ed is enjoying some cake.
No, Ed, it's bad for your cholesterol.
Are they all just like, "God, it's cake"?
there's ever Fatty Bear. I don't, where is he?
He's gonna go look in the kitchen for cake.
Yeah.
Remember, you're still a team, and you have emotions with each
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't change anything.
How do you feel about it? This affects you the most.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense when I think about it. I just like for a while I was, I guess until this moment, I was just kind of like, yeah, this is my life, and I appreciate every moment of it, especially just like about an hour ago when I almost died.
other. So, from what we know, you may have been nowhere near death.
About an hour ago when I felt like I was going to die. I guess, it just opens up new like questions, I guess.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have a talk with your folks when you get home.
Did you have a Superman kind of like
Yeah, like did they find you in a
adoption?
ditch or?
I don't know. My parents are, I mean, pretty perfect people. It's just I never really
I don't-
questioned it.
I don't know. All
Don't
your
talk about the poop knife.
all your clocks say island time,
That's just like my dad.
but all of the clocks, none of them have numbers on it.
Well, there's one that says it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so the 5 is a clock.
All right, you got me on technicality.
That's not technically a time though.
I don't know. Guess I've just always thought that I should just appreciate what I have and not really question it.
Could contact them now. We do have AT&T long distance and to collect.
Damn.
I guess I could do that, but then they would ask me where I am.
Yeah, this also feels like a conversation you kind of want to have in person.
Maybe just think of a list of questions you might want to ask.
Somebody's very talkative in the background.
Oh, you can hear Ed.
She's upset because we closed the lid on the cheesecake after she's had several good licks on it.
And she also wants to get in the basement.
Same.
I don't know why she wants in the basement. Usually Spreckles or Patty Bear.
I don't know.
I guess she got in
one's
once.
stuck in there.
She got in once.
I was gonna say, is one of them stuck in there? Because isn't there one that's kind of MIA?
No, the door is closed. They can't get in unless we open
Oh,
it.
okay.
They've not figured out how to get in yet, but they also would have to grow opposable thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wouldn't put it. Cats are very okay. I wouldn't say smart, resourceful.
Maybe these are kind of dumb cats.
I specifically did not say smart.
You had a cat that
No,
used to
it's the round knobs, not the lever ones. So.
That's not what I said. I had a cat that would break into my bedroom by starting at the bottom of the stairs, rocketing up them as fast as he could, and bashing into my bedroom door with his skull to crack it open. Now, granted, part of that was because it was a really cheap and old doorknob, and you just kind of had to push it hard to get it to open. You didn't actually have to turn the knob. But I'm just saying, like,
well, luckily they can't get any kind of like
doesn't need to be smart,
real momentum.
just motivated.
Otherwise, they probably would have done that to our room since the doors don't latch.
Hopefully, this revelation will help reveal things, and we will continue to study you, Ori, with figure out everything that's different.
But with your permission.
Sure,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
I should be fine with that.
Yeah, like if you're an alien, do you have like different abilities and stuff? Like, well, I guess we'd know if you could breathe like water, right?
I don't know.
Have
I mean, you
drinking water.
limit. Presumably, you've accidentally swallowed water and breathed in water, right?
Well, like within the past couple of years, anyway. Have you gone to pool, beach, slept in the shower?
You guys take
And
showers?
You have had to have gone a swirly at some point, correct?
Not all of us go through that, dude.
Yeah, some of us give it.
Ori seems like someone who would be on the receiving end.
Okay, that's just rude.
You remember that?
Yeah.
When was that?
When I was in high school.
Yesterday, Vera.
Yeah, it was just
No, it's probably that asshole football player.
yeah, Mark.
Okay, so wait, so when were you adopted?
A few years ago.
How long is a few years ago? You remember high school, but you don't remember.
Callie hasn't determined it
You
yet.
know what? How do you
calling
roll
you.
a d20?
Okay.
Wait, how old is your character?
20.
Okay, so that
Maybe a D10.
Well, I rolled a 9 on the D20.
So that
Okay, that's
Okay.
that works.
what the fuck are you doing?
When were you adopted?
I think we're like 5.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Destiny, were you adopted?
No.
Darn. I was hoping you would be an orphan.
Orphan
You wish
party.
it to be an orphan party?
No?
Not
Not
really.
Brett?
You wish to be Batman?
I don't want to be Batman. Batman has a lot of trauma that I'm not prepared to deal with.
Wait.
That's a little better. I mean, Nightwing also has some trauma. Like,
And is also an orphan.
Mm-hmm.
You should be. You should be. Damian Wayne. He has both his parents.
Yeah, he is the only one that has living parents in the comics currently, I believe. Tim used to, but his dad died.
I mean, they try to kill his mom every 5 seconds, though. But, like, she doesn't stay dead because that's her spools.
Anyway, I'm going to throw Ori out the airlock.
Alright.
Oh,
Wait, no, it's a bad thing. Wait, no, good thing. Do you like airlocks?
I mean, I guess I don't
okay, all right. Just because she didn't die after spending a few minutes in low oxygen doesn't mean that she could survive being totally spaced with no safety net.
It's like
Oh,
that
I was
Star
going
Wars
to tie her
movie.
to a rope.
That's not a whole lot better.
I was going to use the cargo bay where we can control the door and
Okay, that's a little better.
or already agreed to it.
Yeah, it was only 80% chance that I would still be alive. So I mean, that's a 20%.
Only an 80% chance.
80%
That's like a-
chance nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, I mean that's still good.
If I said you had an 80% chance of being a billionaire if you scratch the scratch off, would you?
There's
Yeah.
there's a big difference.
20%
between...
chance you become bankrupt and you
Yeah, like
lose all your money.
the difference is like 20% chance you don't become a millionaire versus 20% chance you fucking die.
I did not say 20% chance to die. I said 80% chance nothing will happen bad.
Oh, okay.
Of
Well,
that
what's
20% chance, at least a good 15% we will rescue her before any serious damage happens.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, you guys are Power Rangers.
No, we're not.
Oh
Once a
shit,
ranger,
we're not
always a
Power
ranger.
Ranger right now.
yeah?
Once a ranger, always a ranger.
That's. I mean, it's
Shouldn't-
true, but like that's not helpful right now.
Leaving the heart of the cards.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Sarah's not here.
Let's go test it. It is okay. I've tested many rangers for special abilities.
All right, let's do it then. You gotta push it to the limit. Give it all that you can give it. You're in it to win it.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
High
yeah.
School Musical reference.
What? No, it's not High School Musical. It's this movie called Jump In, which was also on the Disney Channel.
Okay, yes. Now I remember it.
That leads you to the cargo bay, ties you off with a bungee cord. All right, so I am going to open the door and then vent the air to see what happens. Meanwhile, Destiny and OD will be standing by to come in and rescue you if we detect something bad is happening.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
Hold on a second. I am hearing something in the heavens.
He's a plastic from the chocolate, the Lindor chocolate. It's been floating around for the last few months. He just keeps
Yeah.
knocking it around.
When were you gonna tell us you were an alien?
I didn't know.
How could you not know?
How could you not know?
How could I not know you're an alien?
Yeah.
I fucking knew. Literally, me and Vex have been making jokes about this since like the 3rd episode.
Killing water?
Oh, about her being a goddamn alien.
So he ties you off and starts sitting at the air, or you see the door come up, and then he's like, "You're going down." Or you're in there, and you just. It almost feels like, were you going in and out of like water for a person, but when the oxygen and everything's gone, it's you just know that you don't need to kind of breathe and you'll be fine for a while.
Okay.
Like it's not like you start panicking. It just your body just kind of like naturally takes over and hey, just kind of stand there for a bit and Aiden's like, nice, told you. And he kind of he's like, okay, it's been about a minute. A human would be well and dead.
I do a flip.
Just puts 10 on the window.
9.5.
Man.
Those Russian judges are always so strict. Where's the German judges?
I take ODs and change it to a 10.
A few seconds later, about a minute or so later, the door comes back down and oxygen back goes in. You feel the warmth kind of get into the room and you just kind of start breathing again normally, almost like instinctually.
Wow. So cool.
We all know what this means, right?
We can drag her behind and she can like hold the thing and like, on a boogie board.
Yeah, like jet ski or something.
No, not jet ski.
Aiden's holding up a bucket and a paintbrush. Oh.
Oh.
Paint the outside of the ship.
Oh, I could do that. That would be cool. I'm an artist.
Yeah, there's certain areas I've been shipping with paint.
I could do that, yeah.
You can have a whole can you picture that like montage.
Hmm.
And you can paint Danny Trejo's house.
Wow. Is that dating this episode? A little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of our stuff dates things. Like we were saying that Leilani's like, we're gonna hit 9 months, is it? In a couple weeks.
Oh.
Dang. So fast.
She broke my dad's heart today. He wasn't feeling very good, so he didn't want to hold her. And as soon as he walked past her, she immediately held her arms out to be picked up.
Oh.
And I could just see his heart shatter into a million pieces. And she's also been doing this great thing where when my parents leave out of the door, she either will hold the door open and not let go until they're in the car, or if she's done with it, she just slams the door on them.
So, well, congratulations, Ori. You are special. Unlike this.
What?
You're special.
You're
Oh,
special.
I'm special.
The good special, not the bad special.
Well, I mean, I'm...
You are the good special, Ori. You're special to us, and you were special before we found out that you were an alien.
Oh. Thank you. Hey.
You're all good friends. Anyway, I'm gonna go and check the ship.
Or how does Robin feel about this?
Look over, Robin's just like in his junk.
He's a little sign next to him that says "I always knew."
I mean, he's a dog, yeah.
Edward, what are you doing?
Causing trouble.
Beatrice is like, I knew something was special about you.
You actually enjoyed all of my smoothies I made.
Mm. I guess just from this point on, I should try to figure out what I am or who I am or...
I mean, we're in the best place to figure it out, yeah?
I guess so.
She says, "What you normally look like? Like, do you look like human? Are you
Well,
their disguise?"
Aiton didn't say that she had a disguise, just that her DNA was different. From what I've read of different like planets that Power Rangers have gone to, there are plenty of other aliens that they've met that all the majority of them look pretty dang human. I mean, we went to that one planet where they all looked very human except they had like really colorful dyed hair.
And,
Did
and
they
the,
also have antennas there?
Now they have the crystal.
I mean, you can still have like a disguise. I don't know, like
I don't know. I guess I can just like sit here and just go like focus on it and see if I can just like become something else. Mm.
She farts.
Hey, Dan, it's like I was listening in, but Destiny is correct. The majority of alien species do look humanish because, millions of years ago, a humanoid species that were like proto-humans basically seeded the galaxy.
mm,
It's like that movie.
a movie.
Race to Witch Mountain.
Like all movies.
Is that what that was about?
No, I just no.
I've only seen the original.
No, I was referencing the fact that they look like humans, and I think there's a part in it where Dwayne the Rock Johnson is like, "Why do you guys look human?" And they're like, "I don't know."
How the movie wrote it.
I don't know. It's been like 15 years since I've seen that movie. I have no clue.
I don't even know. Has it been? This not been 15.
It has to have been. It came out like 2006.
Raised the new Race to Witch Mountain? 2009.
She was off by 3 years.
Oh my god.
10, 11, 12.
12, 13.
Been a while. Been a while.
Been a while.
So,
It's the mom from Spy Kids.
What?
It's the mom from Spy Kids.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
so what's
Carla.
the group doing now that this revelation has been revealed?
Can you move things with your mind?
Mm-mm. I try to move things with my mind.
It's just like some powers might develop as you practice and might not be just coming up. Like when I was first pilot, I couldn't do half of my powerful magics. I
What?
developed it
What are your magics, by the way?
where there's originals.
I don't. Where did that come from?
Yes, please.
My pocket.
I'll take one of those. Jeez. I love where there's originals.
I even have the pumpkin spice, the caramel apple, and the cinnamon one. They're the holiday specials from Halloween last year.
Ooh, they're probably still good for the next decade or so.
They were quite
Don't
tasty.
eat it.
Well, 2 of the 3 I thought were really tasty. Pumpkin spice was a letdown.
Oh,
It just didn't have a strong pumpkin spice as you would think. The cinnamon one was surprisingly good. Guys had like a filling on the inside that was very nice.
it's not like those like what do they call it? Those like I can't remember what those are called. There was like atomic fireballs or whatever it is, or that are just like the cinnamon candy that's just
Oh,
spicy.
Red Hot?
No, not red hot.
Fireballs.
Yeah, fireballs. That's it.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah,
eat those a lot.
You're thinking of the airhead or not airheads, atomic
Warheads.
warheads. That's it.
They're
That's
sour. And
Yeah, the atomic warheads. Then you had the cinnamon ball one that tastes just like the fireball alcohol.
whiskey.
Oh,
So Yeah. Yes, things will develop, especially in about 2 weeks when, yeah, two
Bless you.
weeks when someone looks through their life history and figures their powers potentially out.
I guess it's time for somebody out there to write a backstory.
Tune in next time to watch Callie write a backstory.
Alright, so a couple days pass after the revelation of Ori being their species. A10 does joke that she might be from Orion.
Oh,
That's your name.
Jupiter Orion, Massachusetts May.
As you say your full name, everyone on the ship is, or the people who don't know you was like, it was obvious.
Yeah. Like, come on. Literally the first time you said her full name, me and Vex direct message each other. We're like, she definitely picked the alien background, right? Like she just super did. And then you're like, no, I didn't. And we're like, no.
So you're just going through your, the motions, take food, get up, play some games, typical stuff. When, A10's like, Rangers, to the bridge, please.
Okay.
Go to the
Take it to the chorus. Go ahead, big go.
Rangers, I got good news and bad news.
Bad news first. Bad news first.
But
We're about to enter the dark dimension.
oh, what does that mean?
what?
Somebody say that. Somebody say the dark dimension.
Yes. The dark dimension.
What's the good news?
That's how we can pass from our dimension to the dimension we're going. We have to pass through the dark.
Cool.
by going
Should
through
I should I call my parents before we do that?
We're still in cellular range. Our AT&T intergalactic long distance plan is pretty good.
Oh, that AT&T.
Thanks, AT&T.
Alien telecommunication network.
I'm going to the one place.
So you wish to call them,
One
you can.
place that capitalism hasn't corrupted.
Spies.
Or you could just leave a message. You can send an email too. We do have AOL.
Okay. I will send a video message if that's all right.
Alien on. AOL, Alien Online.
Oh wow.
Hang on, guys. I'm AOL.
Alien on leave. So you send them a heartfelt message.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on Earth. Hey, we just got a message from Ori. Alien, motherfucker.
What is this charge? My God, long distance. What is she in space?
Interplanetary charge?
It's a hell of a roaming charge.
Like a Galapagos.
Hell of a roaming, like, would she be?
Reverse charges.
He's gonna need some more shifts at the juice bar.
And as you leave the message and the ship starts going to our dark dimension, we will end the session down.
Woo!
Woo!
Wow.
So,
Neat.
thank you for joining us on our short little session. Like I said, I do try to keep these sessions a bit shorter to make them more reflective of a episode of actual Power Rangers, which are like half hours an hour episodes, so feels like an appropriate length. Sometimes we might go longer, sometimes shorter. I know we did have some interruptions and breaks in the episode, but that is what happens when you have babies. They
Yeah.
are interesting.
Ed.
But thank you for joining us. I hope you're having fun. We did have a nice revelation of one of the characters, and we'll see what happens once next time we play, when someone develops more of a backstory and a few other things, and see what develops. Yeah. Until next time, may the power protect you.
Bye.